Hello, everyone. I hope you're enjoying today's news. Welcome to LORA Stories channel. We have a new story, but I won't keep you any longer. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Laura, and everything started simply, innocently, with a heart that gave without asking for anything in return. I never imagined that the same hand I helped would become the one that destroys my dream. I had been building my small project, an online shop for handmade designs. I worked days and nights, saved money for years, learned, failed, stood up again. Then I met my friend Sarah. She seemed kind, supportive, and warm. I believed I had found a sister I never had. I shared my secrets with her, my plans, even my passwords for some platforms so she could help me. She always said, "Laura, you're my model role. I want to be like you." And I told her, "Don't worry, I'll help you with everything." And I meant it sincerely. Sarah began showing up every day. Family problems, money problems, work problems. Every time she said, "Laura, only you understand me." I helped her with money, time, and emotional support. And my own work began to suffer. But in my heart, I thought, it's okay. One day when I need her, she'll be there for me. I was wrong. One day, a customer told me, "Laura, I've seen your designs on another page." I searched and found a new Instagram account posting my designs with the same colors, same style, even the tiny mistakes. The bio of the page said, "A new passion, inspired by a dear friend." And that dear friend was supposed to be me. Except I never knew anything about it. I went to her, heart shaking, mind spinning. I said, "Sarah, these are my designs. Why did you do this?" She replied coldly, "Laura, ideas don't belong to anyone. And honestly, I'm the one who helped you grow, not the opposite." My heart burned. Years of trust shattered. But this wasn't the worst. One day, I woke up to chaos. My official account passwords were changed, orders were canceled, customers were leaving, my original designs were all deleted. Everything was gone. I checked my email and found that the changes came from Sarah's device. She deleted everything. She tore down 3 years of my work. She erased the dream I spent my life building. When I confronted her, she said, "Laura, you let me into your life too much." I became jealous. I wanted to start a business like yours, but without you. That sentence destroyed whatever was left in me. I fell into a dark place. I couldn't work. I couldn't smile. I avoided everyone. Nights felt like prisons. And I kept asking, why? Why does betrayal always come from the closest ones? I lived in silence, nights without sleep, tears without stopping. Because the one who hurts you most is the one who knows where your heart beats. But pain creates strength. One day, I looked in the mirror and said, "Laura, you will rise again. You will rebuild everything. You will turn pain into power." I started again, step by step. New ideas, new protection from my accounts, a solid plan, a new identity for the brand. I designed, created, and posted again. People came back. Love returned. The project grew bigger than before. Then one day, Sarah sent me a message. "Laura, I'm sorry. Can I work with you again?" I smiled and deleted the message because trust does not return twice. Today, I am not broken. I am grateful. Because betrayal taught me how to protect myself, how to rebuild, how to rise stronger, how to close my heart to those who don't deserve it. I learned the most powerful lesson. Not everyone you help deserves a place in your heart. Some people exist in your story to break you, so you learn how to stand stronger. And I, Laura, stood up again. After her apology message, I felt my heart tighten, not because I wanted to forgive her, but because every memory hit me like a wave. The night she deleted my work, the jealousy in her voice, the loneliness I drowned in. I didn't reply. Silence became my only answer. Some people don't deserve explanations. They just deserve distance. I rebuilt my life. New designs, a stronger brand, a business strategy, protected accounts, a plan for growth, confidence from scratch. Little by little, I saw progress. I told myself, real success is rising after being broken. One day, I received an email. A complaint has been filed against your shop for design theft. My hands shook. My breath stopped. It was Sarah again, trying to destroy my project a second time. But this time, I wasn't the old Laura. I collected evidence, showed records and original files, and spoke to the right people. The complaint was removed, and instead of stopping my project, it actually made it more popular. I met Sarah by accident in the street. She smirked and said, "Still working on that tiny project of yours?" I replied, "Yes, but that tiny project is growing, and you couldn't stop it." She froze. Then she said, "Do you think you're stronger than me?" I looked her in the eyes and said, "Not stronger than you, just stronger than the old Laura." And I walked away. My project began exploding with success. More followers, more orders, companies wanting to collaborate, designs trending everywhere. I held my first workshop. Girls came to learn from me. They looked at me like inspiration. That day, I realized I had won, not over Sarah, but over the fear inside me. I learned not to trust quickly, to help, but wisely, to never accept betrayal twice, and never fall for the same mistake. My name grew, my brand strengthened, my heart hardened. One night, I sat alone on the rooftop, city lights shining below. I remembered everything: the tears, the betrayal, the sleepless nights, the rebuilding, the strength. And I whispered, "Thank you, Sarah, for teaching me how to fly after you tried to break my wings." I picked up my phone and wrote a message, but not to her, a message to myself. "Laura, you didn't lose anything. You gained wisdom, strength, and a new version of yourself." I closed the phone and smiled because I learned one final truth. Those who stab you in the back were never meant to walk beside you when you rise. And that's how my story ends and begins again.